Robin Williams was on the verge of losing the role that would change his life forever. Good Morning Vietnam almost slipped through his fingers, but when he finally got his hands on it, he saw an opportunity to shatter every expectation the world had of him. What began as a comedic gamble quickly became a groundbreaking performance, catapulting him to Hollywood's top ranks. Yet, even as Williams' star soared, hidden feuds, broken promises, and an unimaginable illness pervading in the wings, ready to challenge his career and his very soul in ways he could never have predicted. Good Morning Vietnam became one of the highest-grossing releases of the year, earning Williams his first Academy Award nomination. He didn't win, but he took home a Golden Globe, solidifying his place as a box office force. For the first time, Williams was seen as more than a comedian. He was a leading man. Success granted him creative freedom to pursue projects like Dead Poets Society, while also endearing him to younger audiences in films like Hook, Aladdin, and Mrs. Doubtfire. He was a father of 3, and working in family-friendly films resonated deeply with him. But even as a beloved megastar, Williams' journey wasn't without battles. Williams' work with Disney on Aladdin created a character fans adored, but behind the scenes things weren't so magical. To Lou Williams as the genie, Disney animated him into one of his own comedy routines. Intrigued, Williams signed on, taking a significant pay cut on the condition that they wouldn't use his name or image in merchandise. However, Disney went back on their word, sparking a bitter feud. Despite the challenges, Aladdin became a massive success. Williams improvised most of the genie's line, injecting his vibrant spirit into the character. But because of this, the Academy deemed the script ineligible for the Best Adapted Screenplay Oscar. It was a sting, but Williams kept on, creating characters that would live in the hearts of generations. In Mrs. Doubtfire, Williams went to extraordinary lengths, once donning his Euphigenia Doubtfire disguise to test reactions at a local shop. But while he was known for his playfulness on set, his real life held a darker side. By 1997, when Good Will Hunting earned him an Oscar, Williams had reached global fame. As he accepted his award, he said with a grin, "This must be the one time I'm speechless." But even with career highs, the struggles he faced in private were growing. The loss of his friend John Belushi in the 80s had shaken him deeply, and Williams channeled his pain into his work. But when he relapsed in 2003, it was clear he was fighting old demons. He checked into rehab in 2006, but it couldn't stop the heartbreak that was to come. Williams and Marcia Garces had been a team for nearly 2 decades, building a life and family together. However, his struggles placed a strain on their marriage, leading to a divorce in 2008. For Williams, it was a devastating blow, but when he least expected it, love found him again. In 2007, Williams met artist Susan Schneider at an Apple store. They connected instantly, and by 2011, they were married. After years of turmoil, happiness seemed to be within reach. Yet, just 2 years later, Williams began to experience troubling symptoms. Stomach issues, tremors, and insomnia haunted him. Doctors initially suspected Parkinson's disease, but Williams knew something was terribly wrong. The man who once lit up rooms with his boundless energy was now fearful, exhausted, and anxious. Even so, he kept pushing, hoping his work would ease his mind as it always had. In 2014, after months of searching for answers, Williams' condition reached a breaking point. On the morning of August 11, 2014, Williams' wife Susan discovered that he had taken his own life. The world lost one of its biggest stars. Tributes poured in, revealing stories that showcased Williams' compassion, humor, and kindness. But the most heartbreaking revelation came after his passing. An autopsy revealed that William had been suffering from Lewy body dementia, a condition misdiagnosed as Parkinson's that causes paranoia, confusion, and hallucinations. In life, William brought joy to millions. In death, he shined a light on an illness few understood. In the wake of his passing, his wife Susan turned her grief into a mission, raising awareness about Lewy body dementia. Robin Williams' story is one of laughter and love, but also of pain and resilience. He gave so much to the world, and while his light went out far too soon, the joy he brought to others continues to burn brightly.